Magandang araw mga kapatid. Ngayon, ngayong araw gusto kong samahan niyo ako sa pagtalakay sa paksang ito. Yung paksa tungkol sa yung issue ng pag-lower ng tax on the petroleum products. So, ito yung gustong linawin o gustong itanong o talakayin ni Leandro Leviste kung ano at sino ba talaga ang ayaw magpatupad ng pagbaba ng tax. Sa palagay niyo, ito ba ang tanong niya na ito ay dahil may pagmamahal siya sa taong bayan o dahil sa kanyang political career? At alam naman natin na may gusto siyang tumbukin. So, pakinggan natin kung paano ang kanyang pagtatanong at kung paano ba ito nakakatulong sa mga taong bayan ang impormasyon na makukuha natin. At kung siya ba ay may bibigay na impormasyon dito o wala. Tara, pakinggan natin.
I really then wonder who is behind not lowering the VAT. Kaya nagtataka lang ako, bakit hindi pa ito naaaprubahan? Sino po, Chair, kaya ang ayaw na ibaba ang VAT?
Before we go na break, nakiusap lang sa atin, part of our independent. He promised to be very, very brief. We now recognize the Honorable Congressman Leandro Lebiste. Go ahead, Leand.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I do have to take to lunch some of my constituents who came to the House this morning. And you might have noticed them when you walked in. They are farmers, fisherfolk, and tricycle drivers from Batangas. And they are eagerly awaiting news if the House will approve any measure to lower taxes they pay, including the value-added tax. And I think the problem for many in the country now is it's now been 37 days into this crisis and there's yet to be any aid given for much of the country, especially for the most affected sectors like transport workers. And yet we are still paying value-added tax every day. So it would be, I think, a more effective solution if we focus on tax reduction when our government has proven to be a little slow in distributing aid to the most affected sectors. So I would like to first ask the chair of the Ways and Means Committee, ang pagbaba po ng VAT from 12 to 10%, sa tingin po ninyo, Chair, ito po ay posible o imposible?
Lahat ng bagay posible.
Lahat po ng bagay posible. And in my estimation, the majority of the members of this committee, if asked, will say they will vote in favor of this measure. Kaya nagtataka lang ako, bakit hindi pa ito naaaprubahan? Sino po, Chair, kaya ang ayaw na ibaba ang VAT?
Siyempre, hindi alam ng chair yun. Kahit mo tatanungin. So, mga kapatid, tingnan natin kung ito, ano ba yung punto niya dito. Yung nagpunta ba siya dito para tanungin lang kung sino yung ayaw at sino yung hindi. O mas maganda sana kung tinanong niya kung ano yung rason kung bakit hindi pa na aprobahan. Ano ba yung mga plano? Ano ba yung meron ba? Ano ba yung gustong gawin ng gobyerno muna? Pero ang kanya, umpisa pa lang, sino na kaagad eh. naghahanap na kaagad ng kung sino yung sisihin. Pinapakita niya sa mga tao na, oh, ito yung sisihin nyo, ito yung batuhin nyo. Wala ako dyan. Wala akong kinalaman dyan. Ganun ba yun?
Pwede natin tanungin later on yun, Congressman Leon.
Sa inyong estimation, Chair, dahil matagal na natin tinatalakay ito, sino ang may ayaw na ibaba ang VAT?
Sigurado ako ikaw ayaw na hindi ibaba.
Tama. Pero you personally, Chair, if speaking on your personal capacity,
Well, like I've always said, as chair of the committee, it is our anticipation always that we make the lives of our countrymen easier and better. That's always our core objective. The more progressive the tax is, the better, without putting in danger the fiscal becoming fiscally irresponsible. Yun lang naman ang binabalanse natin parate. Wait, Len, are you asking me or are you asking the resource
I'm asking,
persons?
I think
Go ahead,
because
go ahead,
you
go
are
ahead.
the more important person
Go ahead,
to
go ahead,
answer
go
a
ahead.
question on
I
the
am
approval
deeply
of a
honored.
House
I
measure.
am deeply honored. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Inisa-isa niya eh. 'Di ba? Gusto niya ipakita yung sa mga tao kung sino yung mga taong ayaw sumuporta dito. So inisa-isa niya. Yung si Representative Kimbo, kita mo kung paano niya tanungin sa publiko. Kasi gusto niya ipakita sa publiko na kung sino yung mga ayaw at ang gusto eh. So lahat ng mga, alam mo yung trial by publicity, ganun yung gusto niyang lumabas dito eh. Pero magaling din si Kimbo, magaling din yung kanyang sagot. Ano? Ito yung mga taong may utak. Ewan ko kay Libiste.
Go ahead.
But actually, that's my next question, Mr. Chair, which is, if almost all of us in Congress support lowering the VAT, then I think we should just put it to a vote and let the public see who of the 318 members of Congress supports lowering the VAT from 12 to 10%.
Oh, see? Ito yung sinasabi ko eh. Ito yung intention niya. Kasi ito yung siguro yung pinangako niya sa mga constituents niya. Na tingnan nyo kung sino yung mga ayaw at gusto. Sa pagdating na halalan, ito wag nyong nasa gitna ng krisis, politika pa rin yung iniisip. Kaya kayo alam mo yung kung sino yung iboboto natin. Kung sino yung iboboto nyo, nasa gitna ng krisis, hindi puro politika lang iniisip. Pansariling ambisyon pa rin. Sa gitna na nga ng krisis, pagsasamantalahan pa.
Or supports suspending the VAT on petroleum and let every member's vote be publicly known. What do you think of that, Mr. Chair?
I support that.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. But I think it is on the record that in the past hearings, the Department of Finance has expressed reservations on lowering the VAT. And there was a position paper submitted, if I'm not mistaken, on November 18, when the DOF said that it would result in increase of the deficit if there is no corresponding decrease in expenses. But there was a discussion that this could possibly be revised with the new Secretary of Finance's appointment. May I ask the Undersecretary of Finance if the DOF plans to revise its position on lowering the VAT, or if it continues to disagree with the measure to lower the VAT?
Mr. Chair, I have to consult if we have resubmitted the position paper. I'll get back to you, sir.
So that we're not aware of any change in the position, so we can presume that the DOF is still against lowering the VAT from 12 to 10%. For
maybe reasons of fiscal responsibility. Would you agree, Undersecretary Adriano?
Mr. Chair, I'm just checking if we have submitted a new position paper, but
So, dahil hindi lang so ngayon, against na agad. So, nandun ka na kaagad sa conclusion mo. Conclusive statement na agad na hindi sila pabor. Dahil hindi nila ako ngayon masagot, hindi sila pabor. Pinagmanahan. Pinagmanahan to eh. Yung isa andun sa Senado. Isang bituka lang to silang lahat eh.
I confirm that in our previous position paper, we mentioned that we have expressed reservation due to the fiscal implication.
And what is the DOF's position on suspending the VAT on petroleum products?
Mr. Chair, we don't have an official position paper on that yet, but we are studying that proposal.
Is it possible that we will suspend the VAT on petroleum products this year, or is that not currently the direction of the DOF?
Mr. Chair, that would be subject for a discussion of the economic mandate.
There is currently no plan to suspend the VAT on petroleum products.
There is no recommendation yet to suspend.
May I ask the views on the matter by the Secretary of the Department of DepDev, Secretary Balisacan? Of course, we all know that lower taxes are good if the country can afford it, but the question, of course, is how can we manage the deficit? And I suppose logically we can either reduce expenses or increase other sources of revenue. Do you support, Mr. Secretary, lowering the VAT?
I support any tax reforms that improve the progressivity of the tax system. We have looked at the progressivity of lowering or suspending the VAT, and if your objective is to improve the welfare of the large majority of our poor, and you would want the incidence of the tax to be very, very favorable to the poor, then that is not the answer. So I think that you have to look at closely on who is bearing the cost, and then
So, maganda yung sagot, no? Hindi lang yung basta-basta na isipin natin kagad pababaan yung tax. Kasi ganito yung nangyayari, no? Tama yun. Na dapat yung tingnan natin yung effect nito. Yung progressive effect on the people. When you say progressive effect is, yun yung, ngayon, ano yung problema ito? So, kung bababaan natin itong tax, so ano yung epekto ng pagbaba nito? So, may progress bang makikita natin? Progress in terms of yung mga services natin. So, kung pagbaba natin ito, ang revenue bumababa din. So, dito na yung service. So, anong mangyayari dito? Wala ng funding. So, bababa na naman siya. So, the progressive effect of is, the effect is not to progress the life, but to regress the life of the people. So, makikita natin kung dapat magbabalanse ito eh. Sa buhay ng tao, pamumuhay ng mamamayan, saka ito yung revenue. Dapat nagko-complement sila. Hindi yung bababain natin ito without knowing the progress or the effect of this in the progress. So kung ang effect ng pagbaba nito is regress, so hindi siya maganda na alternative to address the problem. So pakinggan natin, maganda yung explanation.
of course I will support lowering those taxes if you can identify, if Congress can also
Yes. Sino bang ayaw? Kasi makabenefit na nito hindi lang yung mga mamamayan na napiktado, kundi pati tayo, pati sila. all the Filipino people will benefit on this. Pero, tingnan din nga natin, ito yung sinasabi na maganda tingnan muna natin kung ano bang epekto nito. Hindi lang yung basta-basta na, oh, sige, pababain, and then what? Diba?
Identify new sources of tax revenue, because the fact is, as we grow, there is a much more demand for public services, quality public services, better transport system, better, you know. So we need more revenues, of course. Given that we can improve the governance for spending, but given that, we still have to think about raising revenues and raising it in a way that is progressive for our society. If you can identify revenues that achieve that objective, I am in favor of lowering.
Tama, no? So, Libiste, ano ba yung naisip mo na alternative din? Na kung pababaan natin yung tax, masusustain pa rin natin yung ating mga public service. Aber, okay, sagot ngayon.
Taxes that burden our population.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. I appreciate that it seems, Mr. Chair, DepDev is warm to the idea of lowering the VAT. I really then wonder who is behind not lowering the VAT? If even the good Secretary of DepDev
Mr. Chair, seems to be in favor.
Okay, so dito hanggang dito lang, no? Kung titingnan natin, ito yung Libiste, yung tinatanong mo. Kung bakit hindi pa na ibaba yung o na-implement yung pagbaba ng tax. Kasi kailangan din tingnan muna ng gobyerno kung ano ba yung magiging epekto nito. Ano yung mga maapektuhang serbisyo ng gobyerno. At kung ano yung impact ng pagbaba ng revenue sa gobyerno. Tapos kung agad-agarang solusyonan ito, kung may mangyari na naman na problema sa gobyerno, sasabihin na naman hindi pinag-isipan. Lagi na lang. So, ito no, mga kababayan, makikita natin ito na it is not really the answer of why the government is not yet implementing the lowering the taxes, but yung intention ni Libiste dito is to see who is behind. So pag sinabi ng who is behind of this is nangangamoy na naman politika, di ba? So it is not really the inquiry on why, but the inquiry on bringing himself to this forum as a hero. Siya na naman ang bayani. May pinagmanahan kasi ito eh. Yung hero din doon pa kung paano magtanong. Sabi mo kung sino yun. Yung hindi nagtatanggap na ibang opinion. So, sana kung public official tayo, wag na natin yung in times of crisis, wag na natin dalhin dito yung mga personal natin na mga propaganda. Wag natin dalhin dito yung mga politika na gusto nating hatakin at ipakilala. At wag natin yun sabihin na kung sino yung sa likod nito. Ikaw. Kabahagi ka din ng gobyerno. So, you're one of this. Diba? Tapos sasabihin mo, hindi ako kasali dyan kasi ito nga, nagtatanong ako. Hindi ka naman nagtanong eh. Gusto mo lang yung i-uplift yung sarili mo para makatakas ka sa kung anong sasabihin ng mga tao. Para sasabihin ng mga tao, si Leandro nagpaglaban yan kasama namin sa panahon ng krisis. Pero saan banda? Sagutin mo nga yon, yung tanong. Na kung pababain yung tax, ano yung pwedeng programa na isa-suggest mo? Wala kang suggestion eh. Diba? At the end of this forum, wala ka ng mga suggestion eh. Pati yung chairman, pagdidiskitahan mo pa. So, yun mga kapatid, tingnan natin kung mapanuri tayo sa mga taong nananamantala, no? Nag-take advantage sorry, hindi ako nabubulol ako eh kasi parang nainis ako dito eh. So, tingnan natin yung mga politiko na nag-take advantage sa crisis na to upang i-uplift yung kanilang mga political career. Pero wala namang sinasuggest. Wala namang kanilang personal na opinion ukol dito para kung paano natin malulusutan ito, ang problema na to. Tumatakas lang sa responsibilidad din. So, nawa, no? Maging panuri tayo sa mga nangyayari sa ating paligid. So, hanggang dito lang po yung aking vlog. Nawa ay tulungan niyo ako sa aking channel. Please subscribe and share the video and like and then comment below your idea or reaction to this video. Maraming salamat po.